Welcome to my channel.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Little Lamp Bible Stories. This is a page where we'll tell God's story and God's love one story at a time. If you're missing me for the first time, my name is Nanmaka, and this is Little Lamb Bible Stories. So I will probably employ you to just go down the list, watch our other videos, click the link to subscribe, watch the video, share this video among friends and families so you can spread God's love among people. All right, so today's story is going to be a little funny and something nice. It's a story of David and Goliath. Okay, so come along with me and let's enjoy it. Okay, so a long time ago, there was this situation in Israel where a particular guy, Israel was in war, and this particular group of people or a country were harassing the Israelites. They had great warriors. Israel had great warriors too, but they had this giant who was fierce, scary, strong, big, huge, and the guy could fight. So imagine seeing somebody who is, I don't know what feet, like maybe 8 feet tall or whatever, very huge and a warrior. And you've got people who with regular sizes and shapes on the other side as Israelites. So they had a situation where where Goliath kept harassing them, insulting them, abusing them, telling them, you know what, come along, if bring anybody in your country who is willing to fight me, come here and fight. Like, come out, come and show us what you think you can do. Come and fight, come in. And he rubbished their gods. Remember that Israelites worshipped God. Yeah, so he rubbished their gods. He called God bad name. He insulted the people. He really bullied. Was like a big bully. All right, so all the Israelites, the warriors were all scared to fight because this guy, like I said, he's huge. He was huge, big, fiery, scary. He was a big person. And all the warriors on this other side of the Israelites were all scared to come out and fight. They were like, "Oh my God!" I'm sure they were like, "Oh my God, the guy just gonna, with one finger, just gonna like push my head or do something." Anyways, so there comes this young boy, David. David was born in a family of he's got some brothers, and he was the last born, basically. And then David was like I said, he was loved by the dad. He was a shepherd boy, and he used to go to his when he was used to take the animals for grazing. There was a time he had to fight a lion, and he fought other animals to save the life of his animals. So, and then David's dad said, "Okay, all right, David, come and take food for your brothers." David's brothers were on the war front. They were warriors. That means they were fighters. They were in the army, quote and unquote. So, but David was the farm boy. He would go to the farm, rear his animals, and all that. And then the dad said, "You know what? Come and take food for your brothers. I know they're at war, but just cheer them up a little bit with the food." And David took the food, but on getting to the camp, he could hear someone on the other side, like harassing, shouting, talking, and intimidating his own brother's group. The Israelites intimidating them, like, and he was like, what's going on here? Like, who is this person?" And I'm sure his brother would be like, "Come on, please, just be quiet. Like, we're talking about real things, not your little animals and all that on your farm. Please, not your little goat and chicken and all that. Don't even go there. This is real business for me, real men, not for little boys." But David was, like I said, he was a shepherd, but he was a strong one too. He's fought lions and bears in the farm, and he was like, "Come on, this person shouting is just like the lion and the bears have fought. Why is this guy like harassing you guys and nobody's coming out? You know what? I will go." And his brother would have been like, "Oh my God, this boy!" As in, his brothers would have been like, "David, do you know what? Right now, drop this food and go home." And he was like, no, I'm not going anywhere. Like, we have to sort this out. This guy that seems to be harassing you guys, and nobody is strong enough to go fight him, I will go. And he pushed and said he was going to go, and he was really serious about it. Then the king at that point was Saul. And Saul heard the story, was like, huh? I'm sure they've told him, like, there's this boy that came to the camp. His brothers are in the part of the soldiers, and he said he's going to fight Goliath. And Saul was like, oh my God, this little boy, like, whoa, your dad is you're gonna give your father a heart attack. Like, please go home. And David pushed and said, no, he will go, that he knows what he wants to do. He knows that God is going to be with him. That God that has been with him on the farm when he fought the animals will still be with his same God that's going to be with him, and he's going to kill this Goliath. And after so much, back and forth, the king said, okay, all right, you know what? I'm sure the king would have called his armor bearers and you know what? Come and, juju this guy up, put him, give him some dresses to wear, like others they are, give him the shield, the sword. And I'm sure by the time they dressed up David was like, I can't even move. Like, this is too heavy. I can't even move at all. Please just get this off me. I'm fine. I know what I need. So David got a sling, and then he went to pick 5 stones. I'm sure he would have checked the stones to see maybe are they polished enough? Do they have pegs? Do they have this and that? Anyways, he got 5 stones with his sling, and he came out to fight Goliath. And the moment he landed, he came out. Goliath was insulted, like, really? You mean you guys have sent this little thing to come and fight me? He doesn't even have any shield, doesn't have nothing. Like, who? What do you guys think you're doing? Like, I'm going to feed your head. I'm going to, like, kill you right now. And David told Goliath, I'm going to kill you. My God's going to be with me. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to feed your head to the birds. And I'm sure the guy, I'm sure he was still, like, in his mind thinking, come on, stop playing, like, really. And then before he knew it, David got ready and got his sling, and then boom, just one stone, and the stone landed. Just remember that Goliath was all dressed with his head helmet, his shield, everything, but the little opening by the forehead, that was where the stone that David threw landed. And I could imagine the hand of God on it. And it landed right the forehead of Goliath, and Goliath fell to the ground, and that was it. And Goliath was dead. And Goliath was dead. I'm sure you'd have been so much confusion, like, is it really true? Is that true? What just happened? But anyways, Goliath was dead. And what we're trying to bring here was that Goliath insulted God and rubbished the people of God. But David, putting his trust in God, came out in the name of God, not in his name, not in the name of a king, not in the name of the Lord, and God gave him victory. Oh, what a story. So the lesson here is that you are never too small when you trust in God. You take on the armor of God, not your own armor, trusting in the Lord. So, meaning that if you have situations in life that seem to be, overwhelming, above you, you think you can't find your way through, put your trust in the Lord. In the name of the Lord will rescue you. He will pull that giant, that thing that seems to override you, overwhelm you. He will pull it down to come to your rescue and to give you victory. So we will be victorious. Thank you, Jesus. So this comes to the end of the story for today. I hope it was nice enough. So if you like the story, please click the link, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and families. Until I see you next time, this is Little Lamb Bible Stories.